What up my MMA homies? Thank God. Now that everyone knows Conor's next fight, all the haters can finally focus on which specific YouTube videos to comment on. If some of you remember, I have previously made a study on Conor's anti-wrestler tactics. This video has typecast me in many eyes, as a Conor fanboy. But ironically, I have made far more videos on Khabib. Strangely, I get far less hate for being a Khabib fan, despite these fawning expositions on his grappling and wrestling. Anyways, I hate to disappoint expectations. So in the lead up to Conor and Khabib, I will be making a series of studies focused on Conor. Given I have already covered Khabib extensively, my main goal will be to study specific aspects of Conor's game, to give context to an eventual preview on how I think they both match up. This is Conor clickbait at its best, folks. So click the subscribe button if you want to stay updated. With that out of the way, I want to start by looking at the evolution of Conor's left straight. There are many weapons you can bring into the cage, and Conor brings a particularly deadly one to a fight. As far as natural attributes go, Conor's hand speed, long reach, and hair trigger reflexes make his left straight one of the best in MMA. As most know, Conor's game plan is centered around his left hand. During exchanges in the pocket, his hand speed often allows him to beat you to the punch. With the quickest hands in his division, trading with him is often a losing proposition. Conor is also a master of distance and range, and he is often looking to maximize his reach and get full extension on his punches. Furthermore, while Conor is quick, he isn't looking to just brawl, in an attempt to win a quick draw contest. His quick reflexes allow him to use his left to counter accurately, like a sniper. While Conor has power in his hands, I would argue that many of his strikes are so effective, because he often catches you quickly when you least expect it. As far as landing the left goes, Conor throws from the shoulder, with no wind-up, catching many by surprise. Here you can see, hands down, he slips as he closes in. Once in range, he disguises his left behind a slip. The opponent is caught off guard as Conor throws his straight. Here you can see, Conor disguises his left with the motion of his shoulders. Here as Conor pulls back from a touch, he brings his left shoulder forward, and is now loaded to fire. Next he feints a jab again, and instead throws the left from his loaded position. The opponent is caught off guard while reacting to the jab. Using slips to close the distance to throw naked lefts didn't work out so well for Conor in his first fight with Nate Diaz. Conor's speed hit a brick wall against Nate's chin, but let's go into that fight in another video. Besides just aiming for your head, Conor can also direct his straight to your body. He also can throw left overhands, like here, as he slips to the outside. Sometimes Conor also does Superman punches. Here you can see, he first throws a front kick, and feints it a second time, to disguise a Superman punch. Another way Conor sets up his left is through combos, and many of his combos end with the left. For example, the jab cross is quite a favorite of Conor's, and features heavily in every fight. Leading with the right uppercut, followed by the left straight, is also another combination commonly used. There's also the right hook, to a left straight. A body shot, to the left straight, works for Conor too. Starting with a kick on the outside, to get close for the straight, is another combo. A good kicker, Conor often uses kicks to create angles for his left. Conor will also try to dirty box you with his left. Against orthodox fighters, controlling your lead hand as he steps in to throw the left, is also a big part of his game. Conor walking you down, as he throws bombs with his left straight from a variety of setups, is a scary proposition. But to me, his genius really lies in his defense and footwork. Countering is where Conor really shines, and something sublime is going on, that will be vital if he hopes to prevail against a wrestler like Khabib. A lot of what makes his left so special, is as much about his feet, as it is about his hands. Now, as a southpaw, one of the most commonly studied aspects to his footwork, is his taking of the outside angle. There are many videos on this, and I have also covered some of it, in this previous study. But, there is also another aspect to his footwork, that I will cover in the next video, when I go over his use of his left as a counter weapon. As mentioned, this overview of his left hand, was the first in a new series leading up to the Conor-Khabib fight. So do subscribe to stay updated. And Conor haters and fans, do let me know who you think wins on October the 6th. Till next time folks.
Khabib's main vulnerability for me in this fight is that he's got no footwork. He only knows forward. There's no idea of cutting off the octagon until he's actually got his hands on someone. So that's where Conor gets into this fight. He's going to be good at circling off and walking Khabib onto that left hand. Whether in an early storm is likely for Conor, I think he's probably going to have to maybe even get out the first round, get back to his feet a couple of times. But I think he'll find a place for that left hand at some point, maybe late second, early third.